Grandma's mirror shows a slightly different parallel universe. Recently, it's taken a dark turn. When I was 7 years old, I found my grandmother in the attic talking to herself in the mirror. It was floor-length, set in a wooden frame, with ornately carved feet, like raven's claws. I hid behind a stack of boxes and watched the two women converse. One, my familiar grandmother, the other a nearly identical duplicate. Nearly. At first, I thought she might be practicing a speech. I'd done the same to prepare for a poem recitation in my second grade class. But then I saw the two versions of my grandmother move independently of each other. Mine tucked several flyaway strands of her silver gray hair behind her ear, while the other, not Grandma, scratched an itch at the tip of her nose at the same time. I gasped, alerting Grandma to my presence. She turned back, spied me cowering behind dusty boxes marked Xmas, and laughed. "What are you doing back there, silly?" she said, waving me forth. Sheepishly, I went to join her, eyeing not Grandma as I approached. Grandma hoisted me onto her lap and pointed to her reflection, whom I noticed then wasn't dressed the same. Similar, but with several deviations. Blue shirt instead of green, jeans instead of khakis, bifocal frames a different shape than I was familiar with. The fact she was so very nearly but not Grandma made her presence all the more unnerving. "This is my friend," said Grandma, smiling. "We can't hear each other, but we like to visit from time to time." Sensing my fear, she assured, "My friend won't hurt you." She couldn't even if she wanted to. Where she lives can only be seen through this mirror, and nobody can pass through it. I first met her when we were just little girls like you are now. My disquiet waned and I asked, "Where is she?" "A place much like here, just a little bit different." At that moment, a little girl came running into the mirror's attic, slipping her hand into not Grandma's and peering back into our world. My eyes widened, goosebumps broke out across my forearms. She was me,